Good morning, Lao Lovers out there on YouTube. Welcome to the live stream. I just went out for our morning training, little walk around, filmed, and I didn't find the coffee, and I forgot a water. So we got a little milk, and we got a little of the stuff to taste test here. Why not? We'll get it on film and on live while everybody joins in. So I'll leave a comment here to start, just so everybody knows. Taste testing some bits as everyone joins. Say hi. Yeah, once you join, say hi. Let us know and let us know. Welcome, everybody. All right. So I went on a little morning journey, get some exercise, wanted to get a couple things. Got my eggs, got some other stuff. But what I did find wasn't the coffee I really wanted, so we'll get coffee after. I found some baozi. I know this may or may not be familiar for people, but this is in Lao we call it salapao. Salapao. Yes, salapao. In Chinese we call it baozi. And I used to eat these every day for breakfast back when I was working as a teacher in China. I'd always get some spicy buns, spicy meat buns, and some vegetable buns. But they didn't have the spicy meat, so I just got the regular meat and then the vegetable. We're gonna try them out. I also got the other thing I would eat all the time in China. But I'll try something different. I had Chinese food here at a restaurant. It was absolutely terrible. But that doesn't mean everything's gonna be terrible. And this just kind of reminds me of being a teacher in China. We got our tea egg. I think I paid $1 for all of this, which is definitely even cheaper than China, I think. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be taste testing some things while everybody joins. I've got some salapao. In Lao, we call it salapao. Salapao. Pak, sai pak. You pak yunai. There's vegetables in this one. Con ni mi yang yunai. Mi sin yunai. Mi sin mu. It's got pork in it. Or in these in Chinese. The cool part was I noticed it was a Chinese guy selling them, and I thought, hey, if I'm gonna try, if I've been wanting to find these around just so I could, use my Chinese, get it, keep using it. But I had never seen them around. I saw this Chinese guy selling them. I said, hey, now's the time to try them. So now I've tried the Chinese sloppy joes here. There's a guy selling them at Seahome Market in Vientiane. They were okay. It was okay, unfortunately. All over China, everybody will have a different recipe, and the Chinese sloppy joe can be very good. It's like a little Chinese hamburger. That wasn't great here. The Chinese food I had at the restaurant wasn't good, so I'm a little nervous. Oh, oh, that's yummy. Thank you, Mr. Chinese man, for making good Chinese food. Thank you, thank you. I miss good Chinese food. Still can't compete with Lao food. Don't get me wrong. Sabay di nong sai, sabay di. And now that I know, me do hang ball. You di me hang ball. Sabay di. เบาเฟิร์ดพาเที่ยว สบายดีวันนี้สิลองกินซาลาเปาจีนเบิ่ง It's actually really good, guys. I'm very happy. There's a Chinese guy selling them right on the main road. Oh, this vegetable one is yummy. Don't get on my computer, but here you guys can see. It doesn't look anything like what it does in China. I'll tell you that. In China, it's usually all green, but it's very yummy. It's kind of spicy, which is like, hey, I only had them. I'm not gonna lie, they're different all over the country. So this could be from where he's from. This could be what they like. But where I got them all the time, living in Shanghai, they were always green and not spicy. It was just like yeah, delicious. But it was just like a salty vegetables inside. This is like carrots and cabbage and spicy and yummy. Mm. Sorry, I'm tasting some stuff to start. Let people join. Why not? It's good. I'm hungry. We got the tea eggs. This was cheap. You're right. Mr. Sparkle said. Mr. Sparkle said in Laos the Chinese food is more priced than Lao food. That's right. We went to a Chinese restaurant. I couldn't believe how expensive it was. It was really, really bad food. Like, don't get me. In China, I've had bad food. I've had great food, and this was like some of the bad food I had. It was bad, just oily and no flavor. And I got Chinese hamburger and Sea Home Market and Vientiane. That it was pretty bland. I was pretty disappointed because it can be so good in China. Like everybody has a different take on it, similar to I guess the vegetable bun, and a lot of them are really, really delicious. Like a kind of sloppy Joe, but like yeah, just like this meaty, saucy in buns. It's grilled buns. Oh man, it's delicious. It's called rou jiamo in Chinese. It's called rou jiamo. It is called baozi in Chinese. Salapao in Lao. Uh, yeah, let's try the pork one. The pork one's really good if it's done right. So far, his vegetable one is very nice. Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh no, I'm supposed to be filming this. We're doing two at one, guys. Just because I got them, I may as well film at least 10, 15 seconds of me trying it. I lied. We're back. Very end of the video. We're trying the Chinese buns, the rou bao. So meat. The meat bun is called rou bao in Chinese, or the salapao, simu, sai mu, or you can say sai for the sai is like stuffing or filling of something in mouth. Sai mu. Yeah, I'll be back to this place, guys. I already tried it. Let me tell you. This isn't the spicy pork. This is the regular pork, and it's very good. Just salty, savory. Sometimes the buns can be like really dry, and it's like not the best. But I said in my video earlier, when I was making this, if it's done right, the inside will just be steamed, and then it'll be like enough sauce and goodness that it should meld well with the bun. It shouldn't be overwhelmingly dry bun. This guy did it right. First good Chinese food in Laos, and cheap. I paid like $1 for all three of these things. I bet the eggs good too. Tea eggs, just boiled eggs, but in tea sauce. Yum. All right, that's the end of this video. See you in the next one. Live streaming. All right, back to you guys. Sorry, guys. I want to get that real quick. USA, do your bike rental working out? Bike rental. Got one from my uncle. Yeah. He destroyed it. So we fixed it. Paid $45 to fix it because he destroyed it. Just like switching gears and being a bonehead and trying to force the gears. And twisted up the whole gear shifter and broke it off. Like, unbelievable. So, yeah. Got him to fix it. $45. Not bad. He's got his bike back. I've been riding my bike around everywhere since I had it shipped up to Luang Prabang. I apologize, guys, that I have not been getting videos out. I don't know. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he said, just put the videos out. It's better than nothing. And I know what happened. I did a translation for the video, and I was like, the videos just aren't as good without the translation. And this is what happened when I made my first 3 videos. I made 3 videos that had translations, and I'm like, this is what I want. And then now I made that last video with translation. Like, this is great. This is exactly what I want for people, so they can really be a part of the experience. And then I go to edit, and I'm like, it's just overwhelming when I add the translating in there. So I'm just gonna have to start putting out videos. I've got so much footage. I've been filming like every day since I got up to Luang Prabang, and we went up to Nong Keo just this last weekend for 4 days. So I have so much cool footage for you guys. Housing options, adventures, out with the locals. So I'm not going to worry so much about the translation, and it's going to have to be back to what it was before until I can get some help. I don't want to stop the videos from coming out because it's interesting without the translations. It's better with them, but it's just unbelievable amount of work for me to do the translations until I can figure out better equipment, better software, better options. Excuse me. This is delicious. Dan, my man. I'm in Oklahoma tonight. Excuse me, everybody. Morning, Rick. How you doing, my friend? Life is good. Life is good. I have no complaints. The only complaint is I haven't been putting out videos for you guys. I miss you guys. I miss putting out videos, and I just need to. It's gonna probably be video every day from here on out. Not every day continually, but for the next little bit, it'll probably be videos coming out every day because I'm just gonna start editing and pumping them out and leaving. There might be a lot of Lao in them, but I've always tried to make the videos with subtitles in mind. So whenever I can, we can have those, put those in there. You don't have to put them in the beginning. Like, they can be added later. So I got you set up for a motorcycle really cheap. For real? That would be amazing. I don't have a motorcycle. USA, do I know you? Wait a second. Reeks? Is that you, Reeks? I mean, Reeks is here. So I had a really cool experience since I've been here. I met 2 subscribers, which was just a lot of things have happened since I talked to you guys. I met 2 subscribers. This whole YouTube thing got kind of real, like in the last month or 2, with like actually making a little bit of money to support myself and getting to know people, and then like meeting subscribers in real life. You're like, wow, okay, I'm really on social media and stuff. Like, I never was a social media person, and now having like my whole life out there, it's just kind of like hit me a week or 2 ago, and I was like, wow, this is weird. This is different. And then thinking about the future, it growing, like going around Lao and people knowing me, and I don't know, it was weird. But I appreciated it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciated like the subscribers that recognized. One has come up here. We've been talking. The other subscriber, he just recognized me there and said hi and thanked me. And was a great stand-up dude. So, it just really made things real though. It's like, okay, I'm gonna start meeting people and here in real life. Like, I never would have imagined. So here we go. It's been a pleasure. Those guys have been amazing. Riggs has made the Nong Keo trip possible, and people have just, it's shocking to kind of meet people that are interested in the same things that you've been sharing. So like for the longest time, you kind of like, how do I share the stuff I'm really interested in? And now having people that are also interested in the stuff I'm interested in is really nice. It's a nice feeling. It's exciting. And I feel like I think the reason I've been filming so much is just really feeling like, okay, I can really embrace this, how cool this is out here, how cool Lao is, and embrace the things that we're doing. It's super interesting. So many interesting things I've been filming. I'm so excited to share with you guys. Somebody ตอนเศร้าเด้อ somebody ตอนเศร้าเด้อก็สบายดีคือกันอยู่ดีมีแห้งบ่ซื้อหยังน้อแค่อนุ I don't know exactly how to มีซีลินบ่ Okay, Maya is late here in Tennessee. Just want to say have a great day. Good night, my best friend. Might see you in Lao one day. Good night. I'm sorry it's too late for you. I thought these were not too late, that we could have people join. I'll try again at 6 a.m., but in the past, most people never joined until like 8:39. So I figured six would have been better for people. Let's see. I like 8 o'clock. Then I can get up and do some things first, exercise, whatnot. Maybe we'll try again. I want people to be able to join. Please stop at Sogdi Residence when you have a chance. Sogdi Residence. Sogdi Residence. Let me look on my maps really quick. Weird eating in front of everybody, but I see people do it in there. Well, they taste test stuff. They don't eat the whole thing out. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I have some tun kai tun in the fridge. Oh man, that kai tun from this place I've been buying is so good. If you don't know what kai tun is, it's like slow cooked. You can get kai tun, mutun. It's like slow cooked meat, slow cooked chicken in this case, slow cooked chicken, and I also have genkati, so some coconut curry, but it has like all veggies and stuff in it. It's supposed to be a quick fix for breakfast. They're waiting to meet you. My name is Ott. I look like I Ott look like Ott. Ott. So delicious. Why does it sound so familiar? I Ott. Awesome. Amazing. A motorbike? I'd love to see what if there's a motorbike we could rent. My uncle and me have been wanting to rent motorbikes, but everything is so expensive. It's not like Thailand or Vietnam where you can rent for a month most places, and you can get like $40 to $50 for a month. Here they want to rent it to you for the day most of the time, and at a rate of not much if you're only here for a couple of days as a tourist, but if you're here for a month or something, it's not reasonable. It's like more than your rent, like you rent a bike for a motorbike here, they want 150 to between 150 to 200,000 for the day. That's about $7 to $9 between there. And then they calculate it for the month, maybe give you a little discount. It ends up being over $200, and you can get a rental for that much. So yeah, usually I'm used to getting monthly rentals for like $40 to $50 in Asia. I did that in Vientiane. It took a lot more work to find somebody, but yeah. I would really appreciate a motorbike. I can really get out there and do some stuff like around the outskirts of the city. Like right now, I'm at bicycle range, which I biked all the way to. I biked 15 kilometers up to Suanandong, and yeah, I wasn't really ready for that. At least physically, like I'd only been back in the gym and on the bike for a couple days since I've been in Luang Prabang when I did that, and it's straight up the mountain, 15 kilometers from here up the mountain. That was crazy. So I didn't film. Like we got there, we had lunch in the treetops. It was beautiful. And we did film that, but I didn't walk around the park and film. I was absolutely spent from the bike ride up. So a motorbike would be very, very helpful to go back up there and explore the park because it looks gorgeous up there. I appreciate. I would really, really appreciate it. I'll go check it out. Let's see, Sobdi residence. Why does that sound familiar? Sobdi residence. Do they have more than one location somewhere? Or maybe it's a common name, Sobdi residence. Sobdi residence. Man, this would be amazing. I would be going back up to Suriname soon because it's only like, yeah, 15 kilometers, 20, 25 minutes on the bike up there. And it's highly underrated. It's just spectacular. So yeah, I don't know why it's not advertised more to people like Guangxi Falls and Dadse Falls, or yeah, Sand Falls, but it should be. It's incredible and it's very close to the city. The road is tough. You're gonna have to put on your big boy pants to go up that road because it's yeah, pretty steep and muddy on off the side of the mountain. The views are incredible. So few residents. Yeah, I swear, something makes me feel like I've done business here before. I don't know, but I'll go and meet everybody. That's very nice of you guys. I'd love to come film your place. Let people know what's available. That's what I've been doing. I've been going places, just looking like obviously for accommodation for me and my uncle, and then in Nonkyo for accommodation as tourists because we were just there as tourists and we didn't book ahead of time, and we ended up switching places each day. So we got to look at a couple different places, give people a good idea what the prices are like there for rainy season, and also the same here. I've been going around looking at accommodation for long-term rentals, and while I'm at it, I went to Rick's place so I can show you what a nice hotel looks like. He's staying at a Jasmine Hotel. It's pretty nice with a pool, so you guys will be able to see that, see what you can get here. So I'll go over a film when I go over to Sogdi, and people can see what's available for what price at Sogdi. Like, it's good to let people know what's available when you're coming here. What to expect. You're gonna get a better price if you come here than you are if you book online. I don't know. You should help us out and let people know. Is there a way to book directly through the hotels? Because, excuse me, a lot of people would obviously prefer to book ahead of time, know that you have a place, not be stressed about getting a place, and just take care of making plans like that. Is there a way to book without losing money? Because everything online is losing money. Like if you book through Agoda or Booking or anything, the price is much higher. They charge the hotel or the guest house a lot of money. They take a big cut. So that's why you get such a cheap price if you just come book in person. But is there a way to book directly? I don't like milk here, but I didn't get any water, and the water company is not open to bring me water yet. Yeah, if you want milk in Lao, I don't know, good luck. Maybe there's somebody to get some special order, but I just don't bother usually. So weird. Well, I'm gonna head over to Sogi today then. Anybody out there have any questions about rainy season in Laos? Because I have some definite suggestions. I know that we've talked about um, coming to Laos during rainy season. A lot of people don't even come; they don't even consider it. Like it's out of the question. But I think people should still consider it. It is going to be very different. It's a different experience. I just went up to Nongkyo, basically as a tourist, right? Um, and the one thing you're not going to be able to do during rainy season if you are here, unless you are really extremely adventurous, are the hikes. It's just too wet and too slippery and too dangerous. I did a hike yesterday, and yeah, I've never felt scared, terrified for my life on a hike. Not really, yeah, but I was yesterday. And people are like, why don't you turn back? But how can you do that? I don't know. I wasn't turning back. I only went to the first viewpoint. Even I was questioning going back many times, but I didn't. And crawled my way, climbed up this mountain, and then crawled my way down because it was. Yeah. My main goal going on this was to see what it was like during wet season. Is it just all a bunch of people talking, or is it real that it's dangerous and you're not supposed to go? Because a lot of times people just talk, a lot of talk, blow a lot of hot air, and there's no reason to listen. But they're right. It is very dangerous. It is not doable, and I would think they'd close that thing off, to be honest, because that was insane. It was. So if you're into the outdoor stuff, you're gonna be quite limited during rainy season. It is what it is now. With like August and July, before I said, there's a lot of there's a lot of positives about traveling rainy season. It's so green and beautiful all the time. You get to watch the rain come through. That's beautiful. Like we were watching it come through the canyon, the clouds, and just rain and then pass through. Um, the rain is something special. So it is a cool experience, but you got to be very patient because your plans might not come. You might not be able to do anything. You might just have to chill the next couple of days. You don't know when it's going to rain, when it's not, and be prepared to do stuff when it is. So yeah, the traveling is pretty easy if you're using buses, private cars. It just makes it hard to do outdoor stuff. Like not I didn't care. I still swam. Like we still floated the river. We still floated the river. It was a sunny afternoon that day, but yeah, uh, limited though. The trails are very muddy. It's very slippery. Um, Even if you had hiking boots and gear and everything, I just don't think it's safe. Like, there's only been one other place that I'd done a hike like I did up in Nongkyo. Similar, like it was in Taipei where you had like ropes and it was muddy and you having to use the ropes to help you climb up, but it still felt safer. Like you weren't falling off the edge of the cliff. You could maybe fall, like slide down the trail or something. This was just like your rocks and what you're climbing, and then just like ravines and jagged rocks, and it should be closed off. But people, I guess, smart enough to not to go up. I'm glad we did it. Now I can recommend people. Yeah. Don't come thinking you're doing hikes this time of year. It's dangerous. It really is. But if you're not into the hiking, this is a great time. There's a lot of people that just enjoy to relax with the rain and the beauty of the cool rainy season. So we had misty clouds just sitting on the mountain, and then they roll down into the valley and drop rain. You had times where it wasn't raining, you're just enjoying the cool weather and the beautiful green everywhere. The rice fields are starting to get green. We're starting to get that psychedelic green everywhere. So I'd recommend still coming. If like your only holidays are during the summer or you have children like that, like still come. I would not skip it just because you think, oh, it's rainy season, you can't do anything. It doesn't. No, it does not often does it rain all day every day for consecutive days. You're gonna have breaks, and truthfully, you just gotta be happy to get out there and get wet when you do have breaks, right? Swimming is fun. What else is new out here? What are you guys thinking? You have any questions? Anything you'd like to see? I know I'll put out a video in a minute, so not really much to say about that as far as like having questions from the videos. But is there anything in particular you guys want to see or curious about? 30 minutes in, eh? I'm gonna finish this and wait for any questions. I didn't even try the TA yet. Shall we try it? Might freak you guys out. I'm taking the shell off. It does look really weird when you're like peeling the brain. One thing I'm really enjoying about Luang Prabang the TA is boiled in tea. Is that why I call it TA? I don't know if it is. Is it necessarily tea? It must be. It's boiled in whatever this salty, watery. Yeah, it's just so it's just very light flavor. It's just a little salty flavor. You know, I wish I knew exactly what it was boiled in, but I think it's just boiled in like a salty broth. And it's all everywhere in China. So if you find like a bun shop, they'll usually sell the eggs too. And yeah, if you go to any Chinatown in Thailand, Chinatown in Laos, which people aren't really familiar with Chinatown in Laos, there's a huge Chinese area in Vientiane. Yeah, these are hard-boiled eggs. There's a big bite. But better than just a regular hard-boiled egg. That's all it needs is just like a little salt, right? It's like a ready-to-eat hard-boiled egg. You don't have to have anything else. I'd buy them on the go anytime I was hungry in China. Like, oh, I need a quick snack. I saw them everywhere. Everywhere. Any little 7-Eleven or bun shop. But any little shop would have them too. Quick, healthy snack. Yeah, that was good. That was a good find. I've been wanting a little bun shop. It's a tragedy he doesn't have the spicy buns because those are banging. Those are tasty. Just spicy pork meat. Oh, all right. So we need to get into learning some Lao, don't we? I got some Lao in some of the videos for you guys, definitely. Actually, my video today, I taught quite a bit of Lao, but yeah, because we're just walking around, buying some stuff. Got this stuff. I got some fruit, some other things. All right. What's going on with you guys? I feel like we've got our updates. I think I'm trying. We're shooting for an hour with these live streams. So if you have any questions about Lao, what's going on, what's life like in Lao, I'd be happy to answer. What's travel like? We took a private van actually. Greeks hired a van for us to go up to Namkyo, which was really nice of him. and some of the nicest travel I've done. He also got me a plane ticket to leave the South, because the South really only has the option of a overnight bus, and it's not really that fun. And he didn't have to do any of that. I was just gonna come up on the overnight bus, but he did. Got me a plane ticket, which is, I didn't realize flying was so cheap here. Otherwise, I would have looked into it before. It's actually super cheap to fly around Laos. Oh, that's a good topic. If you're traveling Laos, I'd highly recommend you consider sending your stuff in the mail, shipping it with a shipping service. That is, if you have anything that you're like, oh, I don't want to pay baggage fees for the airport, or I don't want to like have to not take certain things on the plane or take things on the train, because the train is convenient, but they won't let you take a lot of stuff. I would highly recommend shipping your stuff with one of the three different shipping services here. It's dirt cheap, and they'll send it, and it'll get there within a day or two, and then you can just pick it up. Like, I sent my bike for $6 up here from Vientiane to Luang Prabang. It didn't cost nothing. $6 to send my bike, and I just picked it up from one of the locations near me and put it back together. So you can send anything, and then fly. Like, while flying, if you buy in advance, you can fly for like 30, $35. That's incredible. It's really incredible. Considering the train ticket from even from Luang Prabang here is like $17. So you think, yeah, it's not much difference. You can, oh, thank you. I'm gonna make sure to get one done today. I know that I have not gotten any done, and I apologize. For the last couple of weeks, I've been traveling out west Idaho. Well, that's a lot of traveling, man. I'll travel safe, and I'll get some videos out so you can have some videos to watch when you get back. We are waiting on your next vlog, Barry. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. I've got so much to share with you guys. I'm just going to start cranking them out. So expect a lot of videos. Expect a lot of videos. Until the next live, I appreciate it. I'll go check out Sogdi. Thanks, Ot. I Ot. Hope to that. I'm gonna if we keep it going, I'll keep going. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna end it here soon. I wanted to catch up with you guys. There's obviously more to talk about when there's videos out. But and also, I think it's valuable if you have short videos too. It's a little bit more consumable for the average person looking to move to Laos, or looking into coming to Laos. The shorter it is, easier to get the information they're looking for. So yeah, we talked about a lot of good things here. If you want to travel out, flying's definitely an option. It's very cheap. Don't need to worry about extra baggage fees. You could send that with a shipping service for even cheaper than their baggage fees. But I don't know. They didn't even bother me. Like, when I took my bag, and I was I was fully prepared to do like old school ghetto traveler Barry, where you put on like every piece of clothing and fill your pockets and everything while you're checking your bag, so you can just get it to pass the weight, and then put everything back in there. But yeah, I went ahead and didn't put everything on. It's like, well, this, I'm just gonna risk it. Let's go for it. And he was like, "Is that a check-in or is that your carry-on?" I was like, "It's my carry-on." And he's like, "Okay." Like, wow, that would not happen in the U.S. They'd have looked at that big bag and been like, "You're weighing that." That would not have happened in Air Asia either. Anytime I traveled in Thailand, Air Asia, or even around internationally throughout Southeast Asia, they're going to wear that bag to the last little point. So Lao Airways just let me go. That bag definitely didn't weigh the carry-on weight. It was double at least. It was heavy. But I'd recommend that. Traveling by plane here, definitely. I I think a lot of people don't even look into that. They're just like, oh, take the buses, take van, take the public transport's cheap. Yeah, it's not that easy. It's not that cheap, considering how cheap the flights are. So flights, private. We went private. He paid $100 for the van. It's way too much. I tried to convince him otherwise, but he wanted the convenience of just having the own van with us, and it was very nice. I'm not. That was extremely comfortable to have the whole van with three people um, and our stuff, and fast. It was fast, uh, but you can go for way less. Like we can jump on a minivan up there for 150,000, so like $7. Yeah, quite a bit cheaper. But it was very nice to just be able to chat amongst ourselves and have that ride with the view, like just to share that for the first time, all three of us together. Uh, that was pretty cool. The view on the way to Nakio is spectacular, but so is the when you're riding the train from Vientiane up north. It's it's worth the ride. I'd pay the money just to ride for the views. It's really beautiful. So that's always something to look forward to when you're riding. Especially right now because the rainy season, you're riding through the mountains and the mountains are lush. It's just jungle everywhere, and it's basically flooding everywhere. So it looks like something out of the scenes from Lord of the Rings or something. Just like you're panning over the landscape, and it's just water flowing everywhere and lush green jungle everywhere. So very special. Yeah, and right now because of rainy season, you have all the fruit available. Everything is everything is fresh and delicious right now. I didn't get to fly my drone. That was disappointing. I wanted to fly my drone up there, but it was just so unpredictable when it was gonna shot. The rain was gonna come down that I didn't really dare to fly it. It would have been so cool. Like in my mind, it was thinking, "Oh, fly the drone and you're watching the rain like from a distance." But uh, I got to fly, about to fly it. Like this could be it for the drone, so I didn't. But I've got footage from up above anyways because of the hike. So I've got footage way up there in the sky from the viewpoints. All right, y'all. At 45 minutes, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Probably we'll see a video out. If not tonight, then definitely by tomorrow morning. And I appreciate everybody that's here. Apologize that we have not been providing you with the most fun and informational videos that about Lao that I usually put out. You know, we'll get them out there for you. I'm excited. We got lots of content. I got lots of content for you. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next live stream. I'll see you online. Take it easy.